Nora moved into a small and quiet apartment, and everything seemed fine at first. The building was old but affordable and centrally located. The only strange thing was that she had never seen her neighbor from the adjacent apartment. A pair of old shoes had been sitting outside that door for months. She rang the doorbell a few times but got no response. Maybe they moved out, she thought. One night around 2 a.m., Nora woke up to a muffled crying sound coming through the thin walls. It sounded like a child crying, but deeper and far more unsettling. She realized it was coming from the next apartment. Determined to file a complaint, she knocked on the door, but there was no answer. The apartment seemed deserted. The next night, the crying resumed, this time even closer, as if it were coming from inside her own walls. Drenched in cold sweat, she jumped out of bed and called the building manager. "Who lives in the next apartment?" she asked anxiously. After a long, tense silence, the manager replied gravely, "No one lives there. The tenant died 2 years ago." Nora dropped the phone, her heart pounding out of her chest. She took a deep breath and walked into the kitchen to gather herself. But as she flipped on the light, her eyes widened in horror. The old pair of shoes sat on the dusty kitchen table, and from behind her, a faint whisper echoed, "I told you, I'm still here." Some stories never end. Make sure you subscribe before it's too late.